Good day, YouTube. It is the 15th of February, 2023. We're working on this Scotch Ride mower. It's an S2048. That means it's a 20 horsepower, 48-inch deck. Yes, this is a big deck. Triple blade. It's 11 gauge. It's real heavy. And yeah. So yesterday I ordered up these wheels. Actually, I bought 6, so 4 for this and 2 put on the shelf. I don't know. That one's still pretty good. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need replaced. Kidding. So yeah, we'll put those on. And I ordered all 3 belts. I toyed with buying blades for this, but and even toyed with rebuilding. Putting new. I keep wanting to call them pedestals, but new bearings and such in it. But these are actually pretty good. So we'll try to pull these blades. I say try, in that I just tried with my cordless Milwaukee Impact, and it ain't touching them. So I just pumped the compressor up, and we got the big impact wrench out. We're going to try and get these things busted loose. These all have grease fittings on them, and I did get this one greased, but we'll go through the other ones today. So, and they spin really, really good. Remember this? If you watched my previous video, then you'll remember these were a little froze up when we started yesterday, but just took a few taps with that ball peen hammer, and they came to life, and now they really turn very smoothly. So there might be some advantage to running with some older, possibly better bearings than maybe new, made overseas kind of deals. So let's get the big impact ready. See if we can get these bolts pulled. I'm not sure if they're left-hand or right-hand threads, to tell you the honest truth, so we'll play with it carefully both directions. We'll get these blades off there. Let's get them sharpened, cleaned up a little bit, and replaced, and we'll get the bearings all greased up. And we're waiting for parts again, and once all the parts get here, we can put the deck back in and move on to something else. But got a feel for folks that do this for a living, have small engine shops and such. You get something in, you get it all sorted, and then you got to order parts. You got the waiting game. It's one thing when you can find the parts on Amazon, because typically you can get that stuff in 2-3 days or something, but sometimes you can't always do that. And I think I ordered like the carburetor for that snapper walk behind on Saturday. Couldn't find it anywhere. I did obviously finally find it, but not anywhere where you could get it quickly. And I just got notice that it shipped today from a small engine parts place. And I'm grateful that I found it and it is coming, but today's Wednesday, so it took 3 working days just to put that thing, the shipment in. So it's going to be another week before I see it. So this thing just sits around. This just sits around. I got a couple outside that just sitting waiting on parts. So that's the reality of things. So let's see if we can get that blade busted loose. Okay, got some air. These turned out to be 18 millimeter. I tried a 3/4 and it didn't look very good. So, all right, let's see what we got. Wow. You don't have one of these earthquake impacts? Get you one. That was like butter. I was concerned they were going to be tough, seeing how the Milwaukee cordless wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't touch it. One, two, three. Ready for sharpening. Alright. What do you say we get these things greased too? So set you in here. Should have turned you off before I did that. So these got grease fittings on the tops of these spindles. That's the word I couldn't come up with a minute ago. So I got the third one done, but these other two are needing them. Again, they spin pretty good, but I'll bet these things haven't been greased in decades. Alright. And it was 27 degrees this morning, so the grease in my grease gun, barely a liquid at the moment. So we are pumping away. I'm not sure how much to put in here, seeing how I have no idea if it's ever had grease in it before. How about a lot? What's the worst that could happen? Ooh, I heard something. Like it's coming out the other side. Yeah. I think that's good when you hear it coming out the other side. Yeah. Move on. Any coming out? I don't hear it. I don't hear it yet. It's about 20 pumps. There we go. We're gonna call that good. Let go. All right. I'll leave the grease gun out because there's some other zerks on this thing to do as well. Okay, so let's get set up to sharpen some blades, shall we? Again, I did look. Blades were available. They were about, 3 of them were about $50, $45, $50, something like that. We did check these on the previous video. These are not bent. They are straight. So I knew there was nothing wrong with these. As I was ordering parts yesterday, I decided let's maximize the profit on this thing and not buy new blades. But these are in desperate need of sharpening. They are as dull as I've ever seen. All right, let's get set up. All right, we've got a blade in the vise. Kind of look hard to even know which is the back side and which is the front side, but this is the back side. We're just going to try and clean it up just a little bit. We got a flapper disc in the grinder, and then we'll flip it over and we'll put the edge on the back side. But we're just trying to clean this up a little bit, take these high spots off so that it cuts good, and then just try to flatten this back side. Okay, it's going to be a messy. Flip the blade over and we'll put an edge on it. All right, so I'll just give you a little demo here of how I like to do this. So I'm going to hold my grinder at like a pivot point here and do this, trying to hold the angle. the first time you make a pass with the grinder, it's going to reveal to you how close you are to this factory angle. And you can make minor adjustments and get that thing dead on, and then just work with that angle until you get the sharpness and the flatness that you want. I can see there's a little bit of belly in here, which means there's a little bit of wear out here, and that's reasonable because most of your cutting happens in this end 2 to 3 inches of the blade anyway, right? The rest of this is just for show. So there is a little bit of a high spot here, and I'll try and flatten that out. But there should be nothing wrong with these blades at all. I mean, they look old and nasty, but they're going to be fine. So if you got a good view there, I think so. Let's sharpen the blade, shall we? Adjust. Better. Take the high spot off. There's an edge. What do you think? I was taking that belly out. It actually took quite a little bit. Hope you could hear me. I said, try to take that high spot off. Okay. Didn't take long. Let's knock the other side out, shall we? There's our bevel. There's our back side. We'll get this crud off of there, get a nice flat spot to sharpen to. Flip it over. Let's sharpen a blade, shall we? Remember, I'm going to pivot. I got that same high spot because we got wear out here at the end, so we'll take it all off. You can see me switch too to where I'm up here on the flat of the flapper disc where I can really get that thing straight after I work that high spot off. go. There you have it. Another real good edge on a really old blade. But they're going to be great. They're going to be great. All right, let's put these blades back on, shall we? I grabbed some anise because the next guy that takes these off is going to appreciate me. Anise in these bolts. You know what I mean? It's dripping. It's dripping. All right. One. Two. Still got my glasses on. My dark glasses. Hit that. All right. Let's run them in with the old Impacto. Easy boy. Get all that grease running around in there. All right. Well, guys, that's a quick deck service. We pulled it, sharpened up them blades, we greased some spindles. We got belts ordered, or we'd put the deck back in there, but we just can't do it right now because, you know, we'd have to pull it back out, put that belt in. And in this mower, it's got 3 belts. It's got one belt that just runs around the top of the deck, one belt that goes from the PTO to that pulley, and then we have a belt that goes from the engine to the transaxle. So 3 belts are ordered for this baby, and they won't be here for days, so we can't finish this up for a little while. I might could slide it in place though and get it off the stand and make room for work on something else. But for that, again, we got it all greased. This old mower is going to be in pretty good shape to the next owner. And if you're interested, let me know. Guys, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Thumbs up, please, on the way out the door. We'll catch you guys on the next video.